Part 1. Introduction. Hi, and welcome to How to Play the Electric Guitar, a Beginner's Guide. In this book, we will tackle all the basic stuff you'll need to know to be able to start playing the electric guitar. Hopefully, at the end of this course, you'll have the necessary skill not only to play through a whole song, but to pursue more advanced guitar studies as well. Before we begin, I believe it is important for you to become really familiar with the electric guitar. Here are some fun and fascinating facts that will surely pique your interest in this very popular instrument. How it works. An electric guitar differs from an acoustic guitar mainly because it uses magnetic pickups and an amplifier to produce sound. Your pickups can either be single coils or humbuckers, but both operate in pretty much the same way. Since the strings are made out of metal, any vibration or oscillation it makes create changes in the magnetic field of the pickup. These changes are then converted into electrical signals, which go into the amplifier and again get converted into sound waves. How the electric guitar came to be. The idea of amplifying the sound of an instrument isn't new. Some patents from around 1910 show telephone transmitters being fitted into violins and banjos so that the sound can be picked up and made louder. However, the idea of the electric guitar was first introduced by Les Paul in the 1930s when he attached microphones to his guitars. This was also the era when big bands were becoming popular. A regular guitar obviously couldn't compete with large brass sections, so jazz guitarists started using hollow arch-top acoustic guitars equipped with electromagnetic transducers. These guitars sounded great for jazz, but players who wanted a more aggressive sound were limited by the feedback problem that accompanied hollow body guitars. The solid body electric guitar was then developed to overcome this limitation, the first instance of it being a cast aluminum electric steel guitar made by Rickenbacker, nicknamed the Frying Pan. Les Paul also created one from an Epiphone archtop guitar, dubbed the log guitar. It was constructed from a 4x4 solid wood post, with homemade pickups and hardware. With this guitar, Les Paul eventually went on to partner with the Gibson Corporation, which gave birth to the Gibson Les Paul model. Parts of the electric guitar. The neck. 1. Machine heads. This is where the other end of the string goes and is used to change the tension on the string. 2. Nut. A thin strip that is typically made out of plastic, graphite, or wood. It is used to hold the strings in place. 3. Truss rod. This is a metal rod within the neck of the guitar used to adjust neck relief. Neck relief is the distance between the frets of the strings. Do not attempt to adjust this yourself. You can break the neck of the guitar if you do it incorrectly. Bring your guitar to a luthier instead if you want to have it adjusted. 4. Frets. These are the thin metal strips which divide the neck into pitch intervals. The body. 1. Body. Guitars' bodies are either hollow or solid, with solid body electric guitars being the norm. Usually the heavier and denser the wood of the body, the better. 2. Pickups. Magnetic pickups literally pick up sounds from the vibration of the strings, then convert it to electrical signals to produce sounds that can be recorded. 3. Jack socket. This is where the end of a jack or cable goes. Make sure you push the cable in until it locks. 4. Volume and tone knobs. Use these to adjust the volume and the tone. Tone knobs often control the amount of treble or clarity on most guitars. Some guitars have more pickups and pickup positions than others, hence more tone knobs. 5. Bridge. This is where the ball or bullet ends of the string go. There are several types of guitar bridges. For example, a Floyd Rose tremolo system. I would not recommend a guitar with a bridge like this to a beginner, as it is very difficult to fix and tune. You'd do best to start with a guitar that has a fixed bridge.